What's up? What's happening, man? This is Kmega 405 live from the 405. Well, I'm just your regular gamer talking to the intelligent gamers. Now, this is a little bit different because I wanted to go long on this one. I didn't want to take my time. I wanted to break it down, and just kind of do a longer video. Didn't want to go through all the process. Wanted to just do it old school since I'm actually doing it. This is how I've been wanting to do this in the first place. How I wanted to have GRG popping off by showing the gameplay and things like that, so I can just do my videos like this. So anyway, Crackdown 3. You know what? This is the thing right here. Unlike a lot of PlayStation guys that when they hear bad news, they start tripping out. They start getting angry. They just get quiet. They get dormant as hell. They don't open their mouth at all. And you know, they might go away for a couple of days and then come back with a whole nother narrative because there's some things that's going out there. But this is the thing right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to run away from anything that's positive. You know, when I'm doing videos for Xbox, and I'm not going to run away for anything that's negative for the Xbox. I mean, just, you know, the news is the news. For me, you know what I'm saying, I look at it from a standpoint of that's, you know, this is not a good look. Crackdown 3, if you've not heard this yet, has been delayed yet again. This is coming off of where everybody that's been anticipating Crackdown 3 has been excited about what's going on. Everything is get ready to start popping. You know, we happy. And you know, it's one of them things where, you know, personally for me, I don't care about, you know, I don't really care about that aspect of, you know, if a game is delayed, it's delayed, right? Because if it's that serious, if it's that bad, if the game needs to be worked on, then the game needs to be worked on. But as a person that does, you know, content for talking about gaming news, things that's related, this is bad. This is not a good look, man. This is not a good look. I've been anticipating Scalebound, as if you've been following my channel or been listening to me for a while. Scalebound was that game for me. That was my most anticipated game for this year. And so when that got canceled, I was upset. I was pissed off. I was angry. But I thought that was an actual legitimate reason for why Killer Phil went and did the things that he did. You know, I'm kind of looking at it from a standpoint of, you know, they were hemorrhaging money out there at Platinum Games. They didn't have their shit together. They had way too many projects. And if you played Nier Automata, it is a really good game. So they needed to put their shit out there. So yeah, this is you know what I'm saying, yeah, this is Truth Shock Gaming on GRG, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's up? You say help a brother out. Hey man, look, man, hit me up on the DMs on Twitter, and then we could talk, man, because, you know what I'm saying, you could try to come on, and I don't have a problem with trying to have extra people on the show, because as you see, like, you know, for the rest of the crew, some people just can't come. Friday nights usually means that they have to be with their loved ones, or they got to work, or whatever situations. That's why, like, Fonz really hasn't been on, because he's been working on Fridays, but he'll be back. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying, just give me a holler on the DMs if anybody's interested in wanting to, you know, get a guest appearance, or, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying, if we don't have enough people, you know what I'm saying, be a fill-in or whatever. So but anyway, let's get back to what I was talking about. You know, Crackdown, this whole situation with Scalebound, I was upset about that, right? But Crackdown is a different type of situation. It pisses me off. It pisses me the fuck off. You know, I've been standing behind Microsoft. I still stand behind Microsoft. This isn't change or deter me to be, you know, to switch over and be like, oh, I'm a PlayStation fanboy. No, fuck that shit. I'm all about, you know, Xbox. Xbox is my preferred console. I play it more than I played my PC or my PlayStation or any other older systems that I may have. You know, so it's my preferred console. But this is not good, bro. This is not good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've stood behind Microsoft. I stand behind Microsoft, but this is not a good look. This is bad. In this whole scheme of things, from what the narrative is going to be in 2017, this is going to be probably considered Xbox's worst year. Now, of course, we can look back at Sony, and they had a very lackadaisical year, the sparse moments and things of that nature. But this is a different animal because of the fact that this is Xbox and this is not PlayStation. PlayStation is this generation's darling. So we can't keep using that excuse as Xbox gamers. We have to point the finger. We got to point the finger. Nah, my wrist ain't slipped, bro. This is, you know what I'm saying? I think it's one of them things where, you know, you just have to be real about the situations that's in front of you. You can't run from it, and you can't hide from it, and you damn sure can't damage control it. So this is the thing where you have to look at it objectively, and you have to be real about it. This is not cool. I'm pissed. I'm mad. I was anticipating Crackdown, anticipating this, but the positive thing about it is that the game, if it's going to come out, because this is the fear of it now. This is what a lot of people has been fearing. This is kind of like this ugly, creepy thing of Scalebound resurfacing. This is why a lot of shit that sticks to Microsoft this generation hasn't died and just got buried because of situations like this. They need to get it together. They have to get it together. Look, for any idiot out there that's saying that the Xbox One is not going to, the X pretty much is not going to sell just because of one game, then they're contradicting themselves, because they're saying that that game was already dead on arrival, nobody was going to buy it, right? So why would anybody care? But so the X is going to still sell. It's going to sell for itself. The multiplats, there's still a huge library of games. If you are like me, I got tons of games that I can go back and I can play, and that's what I'm been mostly anticipating in the first place, because I knew that this year wasn't the most solid when it came to exclusives. But you know, but this is a bad year for Microsoft, man, when it comes to the exclusives, because there were games that we were anticipating and they just didn't come. It's a soft year, and I've said, hey, give it up to Microsoft for next year. But then there's a whole abundance of questions that not only that Xbox fans are going to be asking, but also the naysayers of Xbox will be asking about. Well, since they're pushing all their games to 2018, is this going to mean some more a lack of new exclusives coming out? I doubt it, but at this point in time, I mean, I don't know what to say on that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I could come and I could be firm. I could say, look, no, Xbox is going to be absolutely legit when it comes to their game lineup next year. But they just pulled the PlayStation, and that is something that's pissed me off about PlayStation. Like, look, man, y'all brag about all these games that's supposed to be coming out, and they take years to come out. And look what happened. They just pulled the PlayStation. You know, I don't think that that Crackdown is going to get canceled. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? But to do the PlayStation move is to me, I don't know. Can they rebound off of this? Not with the particular game. With Sea of Thieves, yes. Sea of Thieves is going to be a success. I don't have no doubt in my mind about that. State of Decay, it's going to do fine. But for Crackdown now, you have another delay. This is the Quantum Break thing. This is the Quantum Break thing that's popping off right now. And damn it, that's not a good look, because I don't know what the sales were with I'm not with Crackdown, but with Quantum Break. You know, and people say that it failed. There's articles that stated that Remedy and Microsoft said that the game sold well, and sold well. So I don't know what selling well is, because nobody knows the actual numbers. VG charts is bullshit. You never should ever take your information and use it. I don't know why PlayStation dudes do it. It's stupid. They make themselves look like asses, because they even make games that actually sold well on the PlayStation. They make them look bad on VG charts. So it's one of those things. I don't ever go to VG charts, but man. But regardless, this is like another Quantum Break, and you add the factor of that this game could get canceled, because I can't argue with a PlayStation hater, or with an Xbox hater, or a PlayStation dude, or a PC guy. I can't argue with them. I can't argue with them. This is bad. It's bad. You know what I'm saying? I have it's no question in mind that Crackdown is going to be a good game if the game does come out. I have no question in that. I'm not questioning that. You know what I'm saying? Microsoft made great content. You know what I'm saying? Say what you will. You know, I mean, I got people like all day saying Record's trash, only play 18 minutes. Come on. You got to play the game first. But if you want to sit here, but for the people that's played the games and actually look, no, not every game is absolutely fantastic. But if you've played these games, they're good quality games. And that's like me coming out and saying, because I'm not that big on The Last of Us for what I've played, and I haven't played that much of it. But I ain't gonna knock a person or anybody that's saying that that's one of their best favorite games of all time. You see what I'm saying? So that's irrelevant. What is relevant is that Microsoft has put themselves in another hole, another precarious situation that they don't need to be in. You know, because that's, you know, the whole game thing, that was a new narrative, and now that narrative actually is actually true. Xbox exclusives are very weak. They're dry. You know, even though I'm excited for Cuphead, I think Ori and the Blind Forest will come out. I think those games are going to be fantastic. But again, Ori and the Blind Forest will be a better game, but it's still an indie. So it's one of those things where I'm confused. But it's bad. It's not a good look whatsoever. And I hope that they will get out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, man, let me hear some questions in the chat, man, because I mean, I see you guys rocking out. You know what I'm saying? 24 you guys or whatever. If y'all got any questions, hit me up, because I'm dumbfounded just like you guys are. I mean, this is bad. It's terrible. This isn't a good look for what the games that we've been asking for. It's not looking good at all. And on top of that, Xbox also has this new theory that they don't want to talk about the game. They don't want to talk about anything that's 2 or 3 years ahead, which, what are we going to be looking forward to? You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, we're going to have the games that we were expecting to have this year. But if the games don't come out, but these games are coming out in 2018, and if these other games ain't coming out for another couple of years, then it's going to look like, oh, shit. So, again, I'm still Xbox. I still bleed green. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be playing my system. But on the whole scope of things, this isn't a good look, and that's real talk. So it's just absolute real talk. Yeah, no, the Xbox is not dead. But you never know if they might have to reinvent themselves. If there's somewhere like Tim Dog brought up on BGST, he was, you know, and I laughed at it. And I was like, well, that sounds ridiculous. But he said that if the Xbox One X just doesn't sell worth a damn, then, you know what I'm saying, the Xbox division could be in trouble. Well, we heard Randar Thor made a video, and he was talking about the sales of Gears, Gears of War, and he was estimating somewhere anywhere from maybe from 4 to 6 million sold, and it made perfect sense. I mean, you know, for people that's thinking that Gears didn't sell, I beg to differ. You know what I'm saying? You know, Halo 5 sold really well. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, I'm them and Uncharted are neck and neck. That's no doubt about that. Forza is doing well. Will it outsell GT Sport? Who knows? Really, who cares? I mean, but if you are a racing fan, you know that the better racer will be Forza. The thing of it, the matter is that, you know, now I got to agree with Z. When you're looking at it from a standpoint like this, I'm like, okay, well, Crackdown's coming. I know that this is, you know what I'm saying, Cuphead is here, you know, Ori and the Blind Forest will be here. No, the lineup is not superior when it comes to exclusives going against the PlayStation, but it's still games, and it's still games that we can play, and we still got a AAA out of that with Crackdown. Now there is no AAAs. Now I got to be like, damn, you know, Z, you know what I'm saying, you're right on that. And really, we didn't even get a Gears or a Halo this year. We got Forza, that's going to be solid, and then the other games. Then we hear the report that We Happy Few, which I don't think anybody really cared about, except when the time that it was launched, because it looked like BioShock. Looked good, looked really good, looked intriguing. But once people actually played it, it wasn't their type of thing. It was more of a survival horror type of game, and that game is going to PlayStation. So, man, You know what I'm saying? PlayStation's games lineup for just the exclusives. Yeah, they look good on paper. Not all of them was solid. You know, you can't come out here and talk about Yakuza being solid, or the one little game where the chicks are flying up in the air and bouncing off shit. That game didn't sell worth nothing. Kingdom Hearts didn't sell really well. There were some others that came out that's unforgettable. You know what I'm saying? But you can still hang your hat on Horizon Zero Dawn, Neo, and you know, saying the Uncharted game, Hellblade right now. Even though Hellblade and Nier Automata is going to be coming to the Xbox eventually, it's still their exclusive for this year. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Plus, Xbox lost the partnership. That's a great comment. That Suski, I think that's how you say your name. Hey man, you can't be having no funny names, because you know what, you gotta have. You know what I'm saying? Look, you gotta let me be country, because I butcher names. But he made a great point saying that, you know, the FIFA partnership was lost and brought to PlayStation, which, you know, I gave the excuse of saying, look, you know what I'm saying, this is the method of what Xbox is like. Look, man, the third party situation. They're listening to what us Xbox gamers has been asking for, and that's for the exclusives games. So I'm not tripping about the third party. We're going to be playing the third party games anyway. Now, with delays, this hampers a lot. So 2018 has got to be a huge year. And I've said this on record on BGST and everywhere, and you know what I'm saying, another podcast that I do, and I'm saying it here. If Xbox doesn't deliver in 2018, by that E3, and I mean, like, not saying that they have to have the games that they're going to show all right there that year, but if they don't show nothing but a few titles kind of like they did this year, then yeah, I don't know what to say. I just got to say there, you know, look, you know what I'm saying, it sound like they conceded to the PlayStation. Now, like I said, will that change my outlook on my gaming preference? Hell no. I know what I like. That's not changed. I'm not changing stripes just because of you know, the popularity aspect of it. I'm not caring about that. But when the argument comes of like, hey, PlayStation got the games, or PlayStation got this over Xbox, things like that, then there ain't really too much to say. You know what I'm saying? Killer Phil and their team has to bring it. So Gamescom's is still coming, of course, and I think it's coming out Sunday, and I'm going to be excited. You know, and we're going to see what they're going to show. That's all. That's all we can do. That's all we can do, man. Is just sit there and see what they can show. Maybe give us some more. Yeah. Seriously, 2018. I mean, look, y'all. Look, I was told. You know what I'm saying? I was told by Jabari in Bang Bang. Mark it down. God of War is coming out this year. I know it is. Facts. Told me that directly. It was in Bang Bang. Didn't happen. God of War is coming out in 2018 because it just didn't make any sense. Because we were thinking that they were going to have a bigger lineup. The PlayStation was going to have a bigger lineup coming down with Days Gone and things like that coming down the pipe. And Spider-Man. Look, Spider-Man got delayed. You know, God of War got delayed. So look, I mean, you know what I'm saying? This is the thing where, you know, PlayStation has been doing this, but the PlayStation's been getting away with it because, you know, their fan base, they got things like, you know, the sales numbers aspect. The sales numbers is huge for them. They got great talking points to bring up. Xbox can only talk about what game is good, what game is okay, or, you know, saying the online service is the best, things like that. But, you know, they can't talk about the third parties. You know what I'm saying? Because if third parties want to give more content to the PlayStation more than Xbox, then yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where you don't see enough commercials of coming from the Xbox. Yeah, that's just one of those talking points that these people that don't like Xbox can keep bringing up. And again, if the team at Xbox cannot get their shit together, then this generation's a wash. It's a wash. It is a wash. So it is one of those things where you know what I'm saying, I still have faith that they could the Killer Phil could get it right, but you know, I just hate the fact that people the naysayers that were talking bad about Crackdown actually are right, because there were legitimate reasons of why they didn't show, the online aspect of it, you know what I'm saying, didn't go into full detail about it at E3. That was one of those things that, you know what I'm saying, that was a legitimate question from Xbox and people that didn't like Xbox. People that didn't like Xbox, and from the Xbox fans themselves, because it wasn't, you know, it was cool for what you seen in the beginning, but it just didn't show enough. And now we know why. This game is delayed, and we just got to wait and see. So, again, I'm going to ask again. Let me get some questions, and then I'll get out of here, man. So, you know, I think if you like this style of way I do my videos, I'm going to do this because, of course, you know, I wanted to do GRG like this. If you've seen the earlier videos, I just kept having problems of everybody's audio coming in because I was using Discord. But I could definitely probably just come in, maybe somebody else hop in, something like that. But let's see, let's got some questions. Get some questions right fast. Yeah, okay. Crackdown don't look like trash. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to the game regardless still. Like I said, I'm not deterring. I'm upset that this got delayed because I wanted to see it on the X. But, you know, it's you know what I'm saying, I'm still going to get it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So I don't know. Well, I guess nobody ain't got really no questions or whatever. So, you know, just more of the same little rhetoric. So, and yes, Spider-Man did get delayed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, everybody was. No, Ryan, that's not true. They didn't cancel Scalebound for Sea of Thieves. Hey man, Platinum Games, they had too much on their plate. They had Transformers, they had Turtles, they had The Legend of Korra, they had Nier Automata, and then they had Scalebound. They had 5 projects amongst that same team, you know, and so, you know, the guy just he was overwhelmed, and he was thinking that Phil was gonna let it delay like you know what I'm saying, like PlayStation has their delays. The difference is that PlayStation gets those perks because they got those smaller Japanese titles that they can just throw out. You know what I'm saying? Xbox don't have that, and you know what I'm saying. And even if they did have, let's just say a Yakuza, I won't see that type of game selling well on the Xbox either. You know what I'm saying? I don't even, you know, I got a PlayStation 4 and I don't care about getting Yakuza. You know, or, you know what I'm saying, maybe if they, like, let's say that they had an opportunity to get Persona. I mean, yeah, that's a grab, but I mean, it wouldn't sell. It's too weird. It's not one of those games to where, you know what I'm saying, that's why I say it's niche, because it doesn't have, it doesn't appeal to everybody. It's one of those games that only it's for an acquired taste. So no, you know what I'm saying, Sea of Thieves will be a hit. It's a streamer's delight. It's perfect for the for the Xbox and what it can do, you know what I'm saying, and for Mixer and things like that. Also with Lawbreakers, that's the reason why Lawbreakers is not successful on the PlayStation. That game should have been catered to the PC and Xbox first, then move to the PlayStation. So, you know, but you know, it is what it is. So, you know, what's going on? I'm reading. Oh yeah, I did see the girl playing Crackdown, but you know what? That's just one of the things. They've done that before. Yeah, they could have done a better job of doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't disagree with Randar Thor for him being upset about it. I know there was some Xbox fans that got pissed off and ran, but you know, let the man have his opinion. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody has their opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of it. Like, I don't, you know, I definitely have my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, and yes, Persona is niche. You know what I'm saying? 2 million with a 90 million base, or probably, what is it now? Like close to 100 million consoles on the PlayStation 3 and on the PlayStation, you know, PlayStation 4. That is a niche title. I'm sorry to tell you that. That game could not be on a commercial and people would gravitate to it. Or if you posted that game on Twitter or Facebook, things of that nature, it's not going to get a bunch of hits. You put up a big time. You put up, let's say, let's just say Call of Duty, and you put Persona right there. What you think is going to win? Call of Duty. You put The Witcher 3 up to Persona or Skyrim up to Persona. Who is going to win? I mean, we already seen with the sales of Final Fantasy and the sales of Persona, Final Fantasy dominated. Even though it was a multiplat, but that's still no excuse for Persona because Persona was still on 2 different consoles. I'm not saying that the game is bad. The word niche is not bad. It's just saying that it's an acquired taste. That's all I said. That's all I said. So it's funny to me when people get upset when I just tell the truth. So anyway. But yeah, man, it was cool. I'm about to go ahead and wrap this up, man. I think that it's unfortunate for Microsoft to be in this position because, you know what I'm saying, I think Phil has done a great job to turn around the negativity that was in 2013 to this point. But if they keep having delays and if games are not going to be shown to get the public excited, then I mean, there's not going to be a lot of people out there going to buy new Xboxes because they'll feel like they don't care. You know what I'm saying? And then also with the kumbaya aspect of it, you know, love everything, you know, peace and harmony and just, you know what I'm saying, PlayStation and Nintendo as our friends. No. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they don't need to be arrogant or, you know, try to be, you know, some titan to show because they're flaunting off their money and things of that nature on commercials, talking shit about, you know, PlayStation or Nintendo. But they can show that the Xbox One X is going to be a fantastic system. It's going to be a trend setter. You know what I'm saying? Just for the mere fact because people been promoting power this generation, they're going to get it. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. And, man, you know what I'm saying? Peace. Oh, man, I got to find a button. See, this is different for me. I'm usually saying my stuff on my videos and stuff, so... But I do like this, so if you do like that, hit me up in the comments and let me know that you guys enjoyed this, and I'll start doing more videos like this so we can have a more personal feel. You know what I'm saying? And besides, like I said, I've been wanting to show this gameplay anyway. So, all right, man. Peace.